All right, guys. So welcome to the Double Effect. This is, Jose and my man.
This is Lewis. This is just two guys kicking it back, having fun. My best friend.
You feel me?
We're just kicking it, talking about sports, pop culture, fashion, whatever we
Whatever we feel
like talking
You
about.
know what I'm saying? Kind
You
of
get
bringing
two
it to you
takes,
guys.
and that's what makes it the double effect.
Here we go. So the first topic and the most interesting topic, probably the biggest topic that there is right now, is free agency. All right. So let's really get down to it. Let's talk about the main thing that really happened in the last 48 hours.
Yeah.
One of the biggest trades. Wow.
Biggest trades in NBA history, I mentioned.
Yeah.
Because how long this has been like
Kind of like,
just
yeah,
boiling
it's been like
and
amped
boiling.
up. Yeah.
It's been cooking, and we finally got what everybody wanted, except for Pelicans fans, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody wants to see LeBron and AD come together and go for a championship run. Because I mean, at the end of the day, LeBron will be LeBron and AD will be AD. Whatever complementary pieces will come. I think this is what's really important. Just to highlight, now that they're together, whatever comes after is I think it's just supplementary because
yeah, exactly. It's kind of
LeBron and AD are a scary duo right now, man.
that's what alone.
Ready for it?
Alone. Yeah.
Scariest duo since Kobe and Shaq. Absolutely. I'm more scared of LeBron and AD than any duo since Kobe and Shaq, no doubt.
You know
No
what?
doubt.
I feel like why it'll probably be scarier. This might attack some of you guys. I'm sorry. Is the fact that, no offense to Kobe, I love him to death. I think that is my favorite player of all time. I think he's the greatest. Kobe and Shaq's relationship, I don't believe was as tight as how LeBron and AD's relationship is about to develop.
Yeah.
Because LeBron has this thing where, I know a lot of people think differently, like, oh, LeBron's
He's a different type of alpha.
Yeah, like
He's
LeBron's
an alpha that includes everybody.
Yeah.
Kobe, he includes people because he knows he needs a team to win.
Exactly.
But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, it's
Yeah.
him or the highway. Like it's you give it to Kobe, or you get out the way. And Shaq is the same way. Yeah. LeBron.
So I feel like LeBron has this thing with people where he knows how to really get your buy-in and really get you to like, yo, this is us.
Yep.
So I feel like that's where the hurt was probably
Yep.
where the, it kind of cycled, it kind of trickled down like, yo, damn, do you not want us? Like we're Lonzo, Ingram, Josh Hart. Since that was those are three good important like pieces that they had.
Now that you mentioned it, let's get to the specifics.
Bet.
So Anthony Davis is traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Josh Hart, and three future first round picks, including the number 4 pick of this draft.
Which is very scary because they have the number 1 pick and
Number 4.
and number 4.
So Zion and whoever else. And I think
We're assuming Zion because you're not going to pick anybody else.
No,
Like,
there's no doubt. If
no
I'm
doubt.
the New Orleans Pelicans, I look to move that number 4 pick for the number 8 and 10 for the Atlanta Hawks, including a player. I think the number 4 pick is valuable, but I think once you get that number 1, you go from there. Like it's that you got what you wanted. You got what you wanted, and plus you got these young stars in Ball, Ingram, and Josh Hart.
Dude, Ball is such a valuable, since now we're really like, trust me, like AD and LeBron, we know that's
Absolutely.
they're gonna go crazy.
Yep.
But ultimately, like they got like the Pelicans now have Lonzo, whose court vision is
It's probably the best in the league.
probably the best in the league other than LeBron's. Like it just doesn't make
agreed.
sense.
It's really good.
Where it gets, like I've told you in the past, like it gets kind of overlooked because it's like, yeah, but that's what Lonzo has. Like it gets overlooked because he does it so effortlessly.
It's special. It's a special.
And it's a special gift that not many people have,
Mhm.
where that court vision really is going to help that young team. And then they have Ingram,
Right.
who's going to be a phenomenal scorer.
Right.
Eventually, he's going to get to a point where
Right.
you're probably not going to be able to stop him scoring-wise.
He's a KD in development.
That's what I'm saying. Like
he's a KD in development.
and that's a great asset. And then I think truly Josh Hart is going to be such a great 6-man at one point.
Spark plug, baby.
A spark plug off the bench.
Because you got Ball, Drew Holiday, Ingram, and Zion. Julius Randle, he opted out. I think he's looking to move just because he wants to get paid.
He wants to get paid because he's a good asset. He really is. But I feel like he should look at the team he has now and what the future holds for the Pelicans. And I think he should personally put his pride aside because maybe it is the fact that he used to play with them.
Right. He's
he
played
doesn't
with
know,
Ball. He's played with Ingram, and
he doesn't know if he really wants to stick around with them, or maybe it's a money thing. It's like, yo, I'm trying to get paid.
At the end of the day, some people some people play for the money, and Julius Randle could be that person. We don't know him personally.
Yeah, we don't know him
He
personally.
could be that person.
He could be that guy.
A specific detail about this trade that has been recently developed is that the Lakers are looking to delay the trade until July 30th. Delaying the trade until July 30th allows for the Lakers to have more cap space.
Okay.
I think it's something like $7 million in cap space compared to like $23 million if you trade now, and then if you delay it until July 6th, it's 27, and then I think if you delay it until July 30th, you get $30 million more in cap space.
Okay.
So maybe that $7
Which
million,
is important.
maybe that $7 million is important
Yeah.
to bring a Jimmy Butler per se, bring
Or
a Kemba Walker.
Or Kemba Walker.
So I think there's no harm in delaying it.
Yeah.
We know AD is in LA.
Yeah.
The mural's already up. Did you see the mural?
No, not yet. No,
There's a mural
Yeah.
that he's up already. Yep, they already
That's
made a mural. So AD is settled. The Lakers are on the up and up.
Yeah, they have him for this year.
The
And then
NBA or Las Vegas knew something we did not know.
Yo, yeah, because they've been projected to win ever since this finals has happened. They've been, the Lakers are basically winning the NBA Finals next year. So they knew this entire time, like, yeah, this is gonna.
I think they were like a plus 500 favorite already.
Yeah,
without
it's crazy.
Without anything on the table.
All they had was LeBron.
All they had was LeBron.
Dude, they had LeBron.
Lonzo, just
Yeah.
with the team. But I guess you can predict that AD is gonna get traded.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But to
put
me,
them
to
number
put them
one,
to number one,
It's
and then
weird.
behind them is the Bucks. It's like.
Vegas knew something we didn't know. They knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, they knew this trade was,
So-
this is already a done deal. They just,
Speaking
we're
of
gonna
the
wait.
NBA Finals,
Yeah, let's talk
Kawhi
about
Leonard.
it. Kawhi Leonard, man. I'm telling you right now. So, he just won the championship, NBA Finals MVP.
one of the greatest playoff performances in the history of the NBA, in recent
Yo.
history and all-time history.
Yo, I think his best series was against Philly.
Oh yeah,
Yo.
no doubt. When you cap
Yo.
it off with the only Game 7 winner in NBA playoff history,
Yo.
buzzer beater
Yo.
at the clock, he sits down, he squats. It's just a legendary moment for
Yo.
Raptors, man.
Yeah, bro. He's
Yep.
like, I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he kept this face. And then that was the first time I've ever seen like expression come out of him.
Yo,
It's
he
like,
was ecstatic. He was ecstatic.
let's
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Man,
I think his best bet to win a championship is to stay with the Raptors.
100%. I
There's
feel
no doubt
like
that that's annoying. There's a car beeping outside, but we're ignoring it.
Yeah.
There's no doubt that his best bet to win an NBA championship is to stay with the Toronto Raptors. They're
Yes,
the champions
because
right now.
they're the champions right now. They're in the East. Well, it's always going to be something that said the West is just stacked. Stacked with people like, you got the Rockets, the Warriors. You got the Lakers now with AD and LeBron. You have, who else? We have the Trailblazers.
Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, like they got plenty of teams, plenty of players that it's just, I think Kawhi should definitely stay in
Toronto's doing their part.
They're doing their part, 100%.
Toronto's doing their part. You got businessmen offering him luxury penthouses for free for him to live in while he's in Toronto, for him to have that.
Yeah.
You got Kawhi and Dime. That's the coolest thing I've heard from like
It's smooth. It's smooth. It comes
Toronto.
off.
Toronto knows how to take care of the superstars, man.
Exactly.
Especially when they bring them a ring.
True.
Kawhi brought them their first ring
True.
ever in NBA history.
In
They're gonna
history.
do all they can. The Kawhi and Dine. Any restaurant that participates
What they did
in
for
Kawhi and
Vince
Dine.
Carter,
Yep.
what they did for DeMar, and looking at what they're trying to do for him,
Yep.
is like, dude, they're offering so much to keep you and so much to really have him stay. To me, you just got a chip. You got Finals MVP. You got a team of players that are willing to grind and work with you. None of them are lottery picks. First time in NBA history that the entire roster is none
I
of
think
them
there
are
were
lottery
something
picks.
like 7 undrafted players,
Yes.
and one of them being Fred VanVleet.
Who, to
Clutch.
me,
Clutch.
had such a great, I don't know what it is, man. Ever since he had his son, he started averaging from 8 to 9 points to like 18 to 25 points, like a game.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
He's playing great, man.
Some,
he played great.
he's a stud. But yeah, I think Kawhi should
Yep.
really look at his future.
Besides the Raptors, the Clippers are front runners to land him. No doubt in my mind, the Clippers are front runners to land him.
And
as
they
well
have the
as
cap
LA.
space.
They have 2 max spots.
Yes, and
Two
I
max
really
spots.
think if Kawhi really wants to go home
To LA.
to LA, he really wants to go to LA. But I feel like, can LA offer that welcome, like, because I'm real big on welcoming. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, can they really offer
And the
that
Clippers
welcome
have
package?
treated their superstars a little weird. They signed Blake
have.
Griffin. They signed Blake Griffin to a crazy contract, and then they trade him in December.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, do you really care for what you have?
But I don't think Kawhi necessarily cares for that. Because as much as he appreciates the Toronto love, he's about winning, man.
He
He's
is-
a guy that wants
he
to
is.
win a chip. He doesn't care about the Finals MVP trophy. You saw that. He finished a press conference.
And
he
forgot
got
it.
up and left and forgot the
I
Finals MVP
completely
trophy.
forgot it, bro. It's crazy.
That just shows who he is, man.
True.
I think if the Clippers run after Butler and Kawhi, that is
I think that would be
a
great
ridiculously defensive team.
defensive. Yo,
You
defensively.
got Pat Beverly.
Oh.
You got Montrezl Harrell, one of the best pick and roll players in the league.
Yo.
Not only that, but he's a great defender. The Clippers have something brewing, you know. If they
can
land
get
Kawhi,
it, if they can land Kawhi,
I think Butler
Butler can,
may land. You know, Butler may land.
and he will stick with somebody that actually wants
Yep.
to win. Because Butler, you know, like how we know in
They're
the
hungry.
locker rooms and stuff like that. That's
yeah,
why.
yeah.
That's why to
Butler's
me,
locker room
I feel like in Philly, the only person that really fits with him is Joel. Joel
Okay.
Embiid is attitude-wise, wanting to
He
win.
just wants to win.
Yo, like I'm here to fight. Like I'm here to
Right.
I'm here to score, fight, defend you. I want to win, man.
Yeah.
And that's where I have kind of a problem with Ben Simmons. I feel like Ben Simmons plays a little too laid back to what Joel.
You don't see the passion in it.
Yeah, man.
And I think
Joel,
that's something
Joel's
that
a
he-
very dominant player. He's
Oh, yeah.
very, very dominant.
He's in it to win, man. He gets
Yo,
in your
he's
face.
in here. Yeah, he gets in your
talks.
face. He talks shit. Like
Yeah.
he's here to win. And I feel like Jimmy has that same attitude.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're such a star point guard, I feel like you kind of need that, or it needs to rub off on you fast.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because I feel like that was a piece in certain games that was missing
Mm-hmm.
for them. But
Yep. And I think he's reaching the point where people just kind of need to stop begging for the jump shot.
yeah,
He's reaching that point where Ben Simmons is who Ben Simmons is.
yeah.
An elite playmaker, an elite player at the rim.
At the
If
rim,
he
yeah.
doesn't develop the
attacks
jump
the
shot,
rim.
he's still an all-star player.
Oh,
You
100%.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think people they just kind of have to get rid of that mindset that
Yeah.
he needs to develop a jump shot.
Yeah.
It would be
Because
helpful.
he could still be
It would
dominant
great.
regardless.
It would be
It
great,
would
right?
definitely help him out spread
But-
the floor, though.
He's reaching that point where Ben Simmons he's starting to become who he is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's very, very few cases that people develop three-point jump shots late in their career. One example is Brook Lopez. He's one of the only players that's able to do that.
Yo, he
Yeah.
is shooting the lights out, and it makes no sense.
Bro, he hit like 2 threes in like 2 seasons, and he
Like the
comes
last
out-
person I've ever seen do that, but he's always had a shot is Dirk. I'm like, dude, you're like 7
Yeah.
foot, and you're
7-foot shooter. Yep.
you're just raining.
Yep. Next free agent we got
Let's see,
is
man.
Kyrie, man.
Mr. Toxic. Yo, like the Celtics have such a great squad, and he like ruined it in literally in hours. Just speaking and just like he's going through this. I don't know if everything's okay at home. I don't really
You
know.
think it could be that?
Yeah, like he dropped his agent. He signed with Rock Nation Sports.
Which is Jay-Z's agency.
That's what I'm
essentially.
saying. Essentially,
And
yeah.
that shows all the signs that he's going to go ahead and sign with the Brooklyn Nets. And I think signing with the Brooklyn Nets, while it can be beneficial, yeah, they got a great team, great
They
young
do.
team.
They have a good
But you sign Kyrie, where does that put D'Angelo Russell?
And that puts D'Lo in a spot because to me, I feel like what D'Lo did this season, they haven't gotten to the playoffs in 2-3 years?
It's been a while.
Yeah, and
A
they
bit.
finally made it, and I believe that D'Lo deserves most improved player
Yeah.
because of what he did.
Okay. Yeah.
And then Magic's accusation saying, "Yo, he's not a leader." Okay,
Prove them wrong.
proved him wrong. Look at what he's doing now. He's scoring at will, like at
Oh, yeah.
will. At will, bro.
Absolutely.
It's crazy. And I just feel like this is where I guess the business aspect kind of bothers me about the NBA.
Okay.
Where it's like, damn, man, like, he
Yeah.
did this for you guys, and then
Yeah.
you're willing to just, yeah, well, he's better anyway, so I'm going to get rid of you.
Back
Because
to
now you have value.
DeMar DeRozan.
You know what I'm saying?
DeMar
Like,
DeRozan, people were questioning his value.
yeah.
People were
And look,
questioning
he
his
still did his
character.
thing.
And he still did his thing in San Antonio, but this is a very similar situation
Yeah.
where he took
Kinda-
you guys to a place you haven't been in a long time.
Yeah.
The conference finals in Toronto's
Exactly.
case. The number 1 seed in Toronto's case. In this case, the Nets make the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Nets have a promising star, and now they look like they're willing to
kind of
just part ways with him
part ways with him
for
and
Kyrie Irving,
exactly,
which is not a bad trade-off. He's a better
it's
player.
not. Yeah,
he's
he's ultimately a better player, but it's like if you saw the team dynamic with D'Lo, that was insane. That was intense. With like D'Lo there, if you see how the bench gets, you see how they all like, they're like this.
They had the best bench celebrations all
year.
year.
They're just
they're
taking
dancing.
off.
Yep.
So it's like, I don't know. But Kyrie showed a lot of like visible, like verbal frustration with the Celtics.
Yep. Kyrie landing with the Lakers is possible. It's very possible.
I mean, yeah, I did research something that said that they could go for him, but
I think if he really thinks about it and he wants to win it, he wants to be a winner. You go to the Lakers.
100%.
You go back with LeBron.
100%.
You go with AD. That's the scariest three-headed trio. Ridiculous.
That would be insane.
You have 2 top 5 NBA players. LeBron being the best in the world.
Yeah.
And AD falling in the top 5.
Yeah.
And then you have Kyrie, which is arguably top 10, top 13 player, right?
Yeah.
That's a scary team that I think takes the chip hands down.
Easily.
They can have me and you on the court alongside them and they're taking the chip.
Yo. I'm ready.
Yeah. Next one is Jimmy Butler, man.
Oh my gosh, this guy is so hungry, man. He just wants to win.
He just wants to win, but he does it weird, man.
He does. He just he moves like, I don't know, man.
He moves weird.
He does move weird. Ever since, KD and Clay got injured, rest up. I hope you guys get better. It definitely opens up this huge, the window was like this.
For Jimmy.
For Jimmy, because of these other 2 big name free agents.
KD, Clay, before the injuries, Clay was speculated to go to the Lakers maybe.
And that
KD
to me,
was speculated to go to the Knicks maybe.
LeBron with Clay.
Beautiful duo.
Oh my God.
Beautiful pairing.
That would be so amazing.
I think we know at the end of the day, Klay Thompson is staying.
Yeah,
he said it.
Yeah,
oh, you resign? He said for sure.
Yeah, I even said it as a prediction. If the Warriors lost, and they lost the finals, Klay's gonna resign because Klay's gonna want to come back with his team. He loves where he's at. Bless you.
Thank you.
He loves where he's at. He loves he loves Steph. He's gonna stay.
Mm-hmm.
And now the fact that also KD is injured,
busted wide open
for Jimmy
has a lot
to
more
go somewhere now where
he takes place as a number 1 target now.
Exactly.
Before he was second, third with those 2 unfortunate injuries. He takes place as a number 1 target.
As a number 1 target, exactly.
The Nets are a team that can go after him,
which would be a good fit.
But Kyrie, they also have young stars in Karis LeVert. Karis LeVert is a really good young stud that can develop into something special.
Okay.
He's ready to put his head down and ball out. Just like Jimmy Butler's ready to put his head down and ball out.
That's what he wants. He wants people who's gonna ball out with him. So it's is it the Nets?
Yep.
I know the Knicks have a lot of room and a lot of money that they can kind of move around. Or does he end up with the Lakers as well? That's definitely somebody that would definitely fit. It would definitely help LeBron with whatever little gaps defensively.
Yep.
He did the best defensive gap with AD in the back. LeBron can switch over from a small to a big easily. Just like AD can. That's what I'm saying.
And just like Jimmy Butler can pretty much.
That's what I'm saying. So imagine, LeBron, Jimmy, and AD.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure if they don't get Jimmy, they'll kind of start looking elsewhere as well. But I think Jimmy can definitely fit that.
There's another option that's a bit unorthodox, but the Miami Heat.
Oh yeah, they did show interest
while trying to trade for him. They were gunning at him. They were trying to get him. Hey, come to Miami. We can develop something special. Remember before he got traded to the Sixers?
What if D'Lo goes there?
D'Lo, low key, D'Lo and Butler would be a nice little addition to the Miami Heat team.
Yeah, that would be a nice little.
Because I really like Bam Adebayo. Have you seen him play, man?
He can ball, man. He can ball.
He averaged, I think, 19 and 10 to close out the season. He played great.
Calm.
He played great. He's a hustler. He's ready to play ball. And that man is strong in the paint.
Exactly.
And you throw him up, throw him a lot, he's in there. Yep.
Money.
Also, he can sign with the Sixers.
He could sign back with the Sixers.
And just make another championship run.
He could do that.
You saw that Joel Embiid was saying, I was a hand wash away. Essentially, when he was while the NBA Finals were going on, he says it's crazy. I was a hand wash away because he got sick during the Raptors series, And I think that the sickness obviously hindered him.
Yeah.
And he was just making a joke that he was a hand wash away from being in the NBA Finals.
Okay, I got you. That's kind of smooth. Yeah,
it just shows how much he wanted it.
He did, bro. And I didn't appreciate that people kind of like made fun of him. Like it was all over Twitter. Like
when he was crying.
Yeah, when he was crying to his girlfriend. Like I didn't appreciate that because as a competitor and as a former athlete, like yo, when you want to win that bad, yo, you're gonna cry, bro. It's like. You can't help but show your
face
emotions.
Was funny, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it was funny, but it's like, dang, like.
No, yeah, he puts
like people
out.
Really, yeah, like he puts his heart out on the court, like.
As much as he seems like a jokester.
Yeah, like a
when
clown.
When he loses, he doesn't like it.
He doesn't like to lose, and it's like any competitor that truly wants to win understands that. Like you gotta appreciate his passion. Like he cares for the game, he wants to win.
Right.
And he cares for the city of Philadelphia, like he really does. He rocks out for that. Right. So that's the only thing I didn't appreciate. That people kind of like, yo, look at this guy, whatever. And it's like he just wants to win, bro. Like Kawhi just kind of like grabbed his heart and like ripped it out with a shot. Like he just sat there like,
yep.
Oh god, like come on, bro.
No. Next free agent is Kemba Walker. I think Kemba Walker it absolutely should be the Lakers' priority.
That should be the main focus. 100%.
Just because Kyrie's iffy, he looks like he's signing with the Nets. Jimmy Butler, you don't exactly know where he can land. Yeah. I think if you sign Kemba Walker, he's a for sure fit. He's a beautiful fit with LeBron because guess what? He's a loyal guy.
Loyal guy, professional.
He's professional. There's no problems heard of him in the locker room.
He's the closest thing to Kyrie skill-wise in the NBA.
You think so?
Yeah, I think like his dribble moves, how he can get to the rack,
he's a bucket.
Shoot. He's a walking bucket.
He's a bucket.
And I think it's just obviously it's not as flashy and as crazy as Kyrie, but
he'll give you 60 on a night.
That's what I'm saying, and it's like
if
I could get somebody like that can score, that can facilitate,
and he's willing to hustle back and play D.
That's what I'm saying. Then you got LeBron,
not the best defender, but he's there.
I feel like his size kind of like
he's small,
that kind of affects him. Yeah, but still, I think. Like you said, I completely agree. Kemba should definitely be the Lakers' number one, like focal point. Like, yo, I need Kemba Walker.
Right.
And it shows his true character. Then, like we said here, it's like what type of person he is because he's willing to take a pay cut to stay in Charlotte.
The Hornets, yeah.
He's willing to take a pay cut to rebuild. But
nobody is signing.
Nobody wants to go to Charlotte. No. So, but it shows. He kind of reminds me of like a Damian Lillard. Like he's not gonna sell himself out for some money. Yeah. Which I respect. You can throw some respect on that.
But I mean, I don't see it as a sellout if you go with the Lakers.
I don't think so either.
A hungry winner.
Yeah, like he just wants to win.
He wants to win.
And I'm pretty sure the reason if I feel like if he doesn't see them, like see the Hornets really trying to kind of get him people and trying to win, he will openly want to like, okay, this is what you're offering me. This is what you guys have. Yeah, I'm leaving. Mm-hmm. Like he's open to leave.
Yeah.
And I think
great fit with the Lakers.
100% great fit.
Interesting development that I had just driving.
Talk to me. Yeah.
Was if the Rockets look to move CP3. Chris Paul's declining, right?
He is.
Chris Paul's declining. It's obvious. He can provide you valuable minutes. He can be a starter.
Yeah.
But if they look to move him, right, and they look to add pieces. If they leave that point guard spot open and they don't trade for a point guard, I think Kemba Walker should consider signing with the Rockets.
Okay.
Because right now,
I can see the fit. They're just really ball ISO oriented.
He can do it.
He could.
Kemba can do it.
He can.
Kemba can go into a bucket.
Yeah, he can.
Because right now the Rockets, the only player that's not on the table is James Harden. They have Clint Capella. They have CP3.
Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of James Harden either.
Oh, of course.
Unless you're completely in rebuild mode.
Which I
still wouldn't.
Stupid.
Yeah, like
because you have James Harden.
You have James Harden,
the MVP of the NBA.
Yeah, like
and possibly MVP again this year.
Possibly, but the Knicks should definitely also try to pursue Kemba if, like you said, if the Rockets try to look to let go of CP3. and try to move forward with that, see what they can do.
I think the Knicks would be it would be interesting, but I don't.
I would appreciate him coming to my Knicks. That's all I'm saying.
Right, but if we're truthful about it,
Yeah.
it doesn't
best fit
develop
him.
into a championship run.
Because
which is what the Knicks want.
he will ultimately be put in almost the same predicament in Charlotte.
Same situation.
Same situation.
I guess you have some young stars.
Yeah, but they still need
the fifth pick or something.
We have the.
Either way, it's a top
We have
five
the
pick.
third pick, I think. Is it the third pick?
Oh yeah, RJ Barrett. What are you thinking?
That's what I'm saying.
What are you
'Cause
thinking?
we
RJ
can't
Barrett.
pass up on RJ Barrett.
Right.
It would be insane.
And
It
I
literally
think
would be
him signing with the Knicks, while it's a good signing, it doesn't put them in a position.
Yeah, to win. Because
For what the Knicks want. Well,
true.
what the Knicks fans want. Whatever the Knicks office wants, I don't understand. They're a bunch of idiots.
we wanted KD, we wanted Kyrie. KD got injured. And Kyrie wants to go to the Nets.
Yeah. The Knicks office needs to get their stuff together.
Yo, I don't know what they talk about.
Also, a mention on Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
I think if he goes to the Knicks, it gives him an opportunity to just let it sit for a year, mentor RJ Barrett, and wait a year and sign a free agent next year. You know,
Okay.
Whoever
That could be a different
whoever
route.
may be a big free agent. I'm not familiar necessarily with who's a big free agent next year,
Yeah.
but there's good free agents every year.
This year's crazy.
This year's ridiculous.
It's literally stacked.
DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh my God, this guy.
It's tough.
Yo,
It's
he's
tough.
in such a
It's a weird position.
all right. So his injury really put him in a tough spot, man. Where he kind of ran away from all this money that the Pelicans were going to get him, and he would have been secured as a Pelican.
Well, if you think about it, I think Anthony Davis, one of his problems with the Pelicans was that they weren't willing to re-sign him.
And that's the problem.
As much as there were contracts on the table.
Yeah.
Remember that whole fiasco that
Yeah, you're right,
he
you're
said he said nobody offered me, and the Pelicans
Yeah.
were like, no, we offered you, but you didn't want this, right?
Exactly.
I that's a gray area. We don't know exactly what happened.
Yeah, like the details and
But
stuff like
I think DeMarcus Cousins is in a tough situation. He's coming off a major injury,
that. 100%.
and he showed he
In
showed
the-
that he's a
in the
shell of
finals-
himself.
Yeah,
He's a
it's-
shell of himself. He's
He's
not
there. He's not
boogie.
as confident.
He's not boogie.
Yeah.
You got DeMarcus Cousins. You don't got the boogie that we like from the Kings, man.
Yeah.
The boogie that'll take you down full court, sprint you down court, dribble on you, do a spin move, and slam it in your face. As like his athleticism has declined.
It's truly
he
declined.
looked slow. He looked always tired.
Yeah, he.
I don't blame him for being tired.
No, yeah,
Because he had the quad injury, right?
Yeah, he
had
did
the
have that quad
against
injury.
the Clippers, and then he comes back in the finals. But he proved that he can be a valuable spark plug. He comes off the bench. I forgot what game it was. I want to say it was game five or four. He comes
Against
up
what? Toronto?
against Toronto. He comes off the bench and he gives you 7 straight
5
points.
It's game 5.
Right?
He snapped.
Game 5. He
And-
comes
and-
off the
and I
bench.
saw him and I'm
he
like,
gets you 2 layups within the flow of the offense, right? They're moving the ball.
Easy.
2 layups. And then he comes and pulls a 3. 7 straight points.
Cash.
That's something that he can do on a consistent basis. Be a
Yeah.
spark plug.
Yeah.
But I think if you give him time, he can develop to be an all-star center again.
Yeah.
But that's one of those injuries that, especially at his size and his already established athleticism,
Exactly.
it took a decline in athleticism.
Yeah.
And now, just at his stature, it's hard for him to come back from that injury.
It really is. And I feel like ultimately that's why teams won't take the gamble on him, unfortunately.
Right. The Warriors did not. As much as it's a risk to sign Boogie, it wasn't a risk for them because they were NBA champions, and without them, they won a championship without them. They didn't lose anything. What they lose, Zaza, who cares?
Yeah, like
You plug it in for Boogie,
Yeah.
it's a major upgrade. You know what I'm saying?
literally. Yeah. In the hopes of that, it's just I hope someone picks him up. I hope somebody gives him a great offer, but it's not. It's probably going to be a 1 year again. If anyone
It's
does.
gonna be a 1 year.
Again, that's what it's probably going to be. Like, I
That's
don't know.
rough.
It is rough
For him to get
because,
another 1 year.
and it sucks because what exactly have we seen this season to really offer you much? Unfortunately,
I think he averaged something like 17 points a game, something like that. Which is, it's good numbers, but
it's decent
for
numbers.
what we know,
but from
Boogie to be.
who Boogie is
Yeah.
like
Boogie was the best center in the league before he got hurt.
that's what
As
I'm
much
saying.
as I love Joel Embiid, Boogie was that guy.
He was.
And then he got injured, and Joel's now the best center in the league.
Oh my God, let's talk about this man.
I think he's one of my favorite free agents to look at, just because no matter where he goes,
I feel
he's
bad,
a perfect
though.
fit. So it's Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris,
Tobias
no
is a
matter
stud,
where he
man.
goes, he's a beautiful fit.
I think he truly helped Philly like complete whatever like I feel like Philly needed Tobias Harris.
You think they would have fell apart even before that second round without Tobias?
I feel like Tobias was a very important piece. Like we talk about all the time. It's like, yeah, you can give me 15, 20 points, but what value? Like, was your presence important? And I feel like Tobias brings. Go back to.
God damn it! It's okay. We're good. We're good.
Let me go back to another record. Cool. Alright, so who are we on? We're at Tobias Harris.
We're almost there.
All right. Well, that's a good little last. Oh, we were talking about the Mavericks.
There we go.
Like, yeah, the Mavericks. Boom. Recording.
All right, let's go.
All right, bet. All right.
All right.
So Tobias Harris.
Yeah, camera died. Camera died.
Yeah,
We're
camera
good.
died, so we're good. Now, Tobias Harris
With the Mavericks.
Mavericks.
I think if the Mavericks pursue them, it'd be a really good fit alongside Luka and Kristaps.
100%.
Luka's
Luka's dangerous.
dangerous.
It doesn't make sense.
It felt like forever ago that he was destroying the league. He's rookie of the year. Not Trae Young. I'm sorry.
No,
but
100%.
Luka,
I completely agree.
Luka
with you.
did it
No,
all
Trae,
year.
Trey came out
Trae.
of nowhere.
I love Trae.
Yeah.
I love Trae.
Luka was consistently doing it
All year.
like just
Right.
exposing people, and it's like,
Bro.
dude, who are you?
Luka, Kristaps comes back healthy because as much as a torn ACL is a difficult thing to come back from.
Yeah.
The doctors
Especially with
doctors
the
today.
length, yeah.
Yeah, that's the scary part.
Yeah.
The doctors today and the technology we have today,
Yeah.
people come back from ACL injuries like nothing. Jabari Parker. He came back from 2 torn ACLs,
Yeah.
which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And he comes back and he's a semi-productive player.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So with the Mavericks, I think if the Mavericks pursue him, it'd be a beautiful fit to have Tobias Harris, Luka, and Kristaps.
Yes.
It's a scary team
Yep.
because they're all bucket getters. Luka,
Especially
bucket getter.
especially with Harrison Barnes being a free agent now as well.
You think Barnes should go back?
No, I'm saying like since Tobias
Barnes in the Kings.
is he?
Remember, Barnes got traded to the Kings.
Oh my God! Oh yeah, that's right. That's why he was sitting there like in game. Yo, that shit was hilarious because he's like,
But supposedly he knew, and it wasn't that serious. But yeah.
just sitting there.
So yeah, Barnes is gone. Barnes is gone.
Damn,
He's a
okay.
free agent, but he's gone.
Damn. Okay.
Right. So Tobias Harris. Okay,
A way better fit, yeah.
Luka, a bucket getter. Harris can get you a bucket. Porzingis, the unicorn.
Yeah.
He's the unicorn. He's
Yeah.
okay. He's not the original unicorn because we all know the original was Anthony Davis.
Woo!
But he's the first one that started the unicorn trend, right?
Yeah.
They called him the unicorn. That's a great team. The Dallas Mavericks. They were in the playoff spot, right? They were in the playoff spot. They were pushing for the playoffs.
Yeah.
But they made a trade. They got rid of Dennis Smith Jr. They sent him to the Knicks. They acquired they got rid of DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan,
And they got what back?
rebound monster.
They got Tim Hardaway Jr. back. You know? It was a good trade for your Knicks. But
Yeah.
the Mavericks, I think they purposefully made that trade to go. What am I talking about? They got Kristaps back. But
Yeah.
he was injured. There we go.
Yeah, that's
He was
what it
injured.
was, yeah.
So
They were not like
So,
they traded
yeah, they
in the
fell
hopes
out.
of
They
getting
fell out.
back. Yeah.
they fell out of the playoff race. But I think if they make a hard push towards Tobias Harris,
Yeah.
it's
definitely
a
help out.
beautiful fit. Tobias
Yeah.
Harris and the Mavericks would be a great fit.
But ultimately,
No doubt.
if the Lakers strike out of all their top targets, I think Tobias Harris would be a great fit there.
Valuable,
Very valuable pick there.
plug in, perfect alongside LeBron.
Yep.
Beautiful.
And definitely will help out AD.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
You know why? Because you can go ahead and put AD at the 5. Because I think as much as AD is labeled as a 4, he destroys any 5 in the league. The only one that gives him trouble is Gobert and Joel Embiid. Every other 5 he destroys because he's too fast for them.
Yeah, he moves
He can
too much.
shoot.
Yeah.
He pulls you out and he just destroys you off the dribble.
And that's why Dirk was so dangerous against Chris Bosh when they freaking played.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he would just Chris Bosh. He would expect him to come in. Nah, come back out here, bucket,
Right.
knock down.
Harris at the 4, LeBron at the 3, and Davis at the 5.
Oh my gosh.
You're not getting in that paint.
No.
Because Tobias Harris he's a good defender. LeBron, when he ramps it up, he's one of the best defenders in
He's
the
the
league.
best chase down defender I've ever seen in my life.
Of course.
That shit is scary.
Hall of Fame chase down block badge.
Yo.
Of course. Moving on, we got Chris
All right.
Middleton.
Yes,
Chris Middleton's another underrated free agent.
100% underrated.
He got respect for the All-Star,
Yeah.
but I don't think people, the team, or at least the crowd values him as much as he should be.
He's a
valued.
valuable piece to what he needs to sign. The Bucks need to make sure he re-signs because he's a valuable piece to what Giannis needs.
You think so? He's that guy that can get you that bucket.
Because Giannis is taking it to the rack all day, every day, and he's probably one of the hardest people to stop going to the rack.
Well, I mean, Giannis has taken responsibility, and he said,
That's what I'm saying.
as much as I was dominating kids in the paint, he admits he needs to develop his game even further.
Yeah.
So Giannis next year, who God
Knows what he can
how
do.
hard he's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Because he came this year at everybody's necks. He wanted the MVP, and he came at everybody's necks. But he admitted that, he wants to play differently. He wants to beat you with skill.
Yeah, exactly.
He doesn't want to just power you down and slam it on your head.
Which is what he can do night in and night out.
But he wants to destroy you with skill.
Exactly.
And I think a skill, even more skilled Giannis, because he's already incredibly skilled,
Scary.
would be scary. And Chris Middleton's a perfect player alongside him.
He would.
He can spot up. He can get his own bucket. He can post you up because he plays the 2, the 3. But when he plays that 2
He's
at
long.
6'7",
It's long.
I think he's at 6'7". He destroys any shooting guard, bar none to like Klay Thompson is one of the only players that can defend him at that 2.
Yeah.
Yep, Chris Middleton. But his best bet at a championship run is to re-sign with the Bucks. They
100%.
were up 2-0 against the NBA champions, Toronto Raptors. They were up 2-0.
Yeah, I really thought the Bucks were going to take it. I had the Bucks winning the championship.
I thought they were going to win 5 or 6 games.
Yeah.
And then Toronto came back and swept them completely.
And
I think that right there will give every reason for Chris Middleton to come back and go at it again with his brother and Giannis.
Yeah, I think he should too.
Yep. Like I said, he's a valuable 3-and-D player,
Yep.
and he can create his own shot and play a key role in the championship team, which is the Bucks. The Bucks were the best team in the league the whole season.
Yeah, they're number 1 seed.
The number 1 seed,
Yeah.
best record of the NBA.
Yep.
I think he resigns.
I
think there's no
think
doubt. I think
there's more value there.
one option is the Mavericks, but
Which, they could make an offer, kind of key wing player.
he resigns. I have no doubt that he resigns.
Yeah, he'll resign for sure.
Especially after coming back after an All-Star year. He
True.
resigns.
Yeah. If he doesn't, like you said, like the Mavericks can give him an offer, it'd be a good wing player. The Lakers see him as definitely a last resort. We keep bringing it back to the Lakers, but the Lakers have a lot of room.
They have a lot of options.
They do. They really do.
D'Angelo Russell.
Oh my God, D-Lo, most improved player.
Absolutely. I agree. He's the most improved player.
He did it all season and just came out of nowhere.
Yep, he broke out as
He had a
one
breakout
of the
season,
top young point guards in the league. He's
100%.
only 22, 23? People keep forgetting that he's ridiculously
He's young.
People
He's
think
young,
that he's
bro.
been in the league for like 8 years and he's like, 26, 27?
Yeah.
He's washed up. He's not.
He's not, bro.
He's ready to
young.
play.
He's ready to ball out.
And he's ready to improve. He's ready to develop a playmaking, side because he can move the ball. We saw it at Oklahoma.
Yeah, he can
move the
he
ball.
can dish the ball.
But right now he's focusing on scoring, right? He needs he's a scoring point guard.
He's definitely
But
taking that load because
he can do it.
Yeah, because he
Because
can
he
definitely
can
do it. It's definitely harder to guard a left-handed shooter.
Mhm.
You can see it in James Harden.
Mhm.
For some reason, he just throws it up. There's just buckets. It just doesn't make sense.
Mhm.
But no, D'Lo has definitely developed his confidence in his play style where I'm gonna get a bucket on you regardless of who's defending me. I'm gonna get a bucket.
No matter who's defending.
No matter.
All right. Unfortunately, Kyrie, I think he's gonna sign with the Nets. He might. It's a 70% chance that he
I
signs.
hate NBA business.
And now that he signs, back to what we mentioned when we were talking about Kyrie, D'Angelo Russell, he's not going to be a fit for the Nets.
He's not gonna fit there with Kyrie.
No,
It just won't work.
Won't work.
It won't work. Kyrie's a ball dominant player, and we've seen how he gets with these other younger, players who have talent. And I feel like if anything, it'll affect D'Lo to not play as efficiently as he did this year if he stays.
Kyrie was spoiled. He was spoiled with LeBron. He was spoiled with
That's
a
a good-
mature, older team that
With-
was
with-
ready to win. He was spoiled.
Because LeBron did want vets. He did want some vets. So it does make sense. Kyrie played with people that,
I mean, he shows he wants
he
rid. He got rid of everybody.
Yeah,
Anthony Davis.
He's like, I'm here to win. I don't know what to tell you, but I need people that want to win.
Which, in a way, I kind of don't blame him because he's used to a certain way of basketball.
He is.
Before LeBron got there, there were teams struggling to make the playoffs.
100%.
As
And
much
he
as
was
I
just
love,
balling out. That
as
was
much as
it.
I love Kyrie by himself, he can't make the playoffs.
He can't.
That's why I think when he goes to the Nets, I don't think they make a run at the championship unless they sign somebody else next year. Like if KD, once KD gets better and he goes to sign with the Nets, maybe. But you still got to wait that year.
Exactly.
And his patience is this
very,
much.
very, very thin.
Because he
Very thin.
goes from this is my team, the Celtics, we're gonna go run after the championship, to saying I don't like playing with young players. He's so hot and cold.
Yeah,
and
it's
I think
it's weird.
I think the Nets should absolutely do their best to just keep D'Angelo Russell because I think with Kyrie
and I feel
it's
like
not,
move other pieces around.
Yes.
Like a Tobias Harris
Mhm.
would be a good fit. Or if Chris Middleton doesn't freaking re-sign with the Bucks.
Like,
you know
what
I'm
if
saying?
what if they let D'Angelo Russell blossom into a superstar, a scoring superstar, and you add pieces around him? Right now he's not maybe a superstar,
Yeah.
but he's gonna win Most Improved Player.
Yeah.
And he's gonna continue developing his game.
That's what I'm saying.
Let him develop into a superstar, and add pieces next to him.
And he'll be good.
But
But
they're leaning towards Kyrie.
Because of what Kyrie can bring now.
Now that Kyrie, say Kyrie goes to the Nets.
Yeah.
Where does D'Angelo Russell go?
So right now the Suns can make an offer to pair him with D-Book. Absolutely.
Which D-Book is probably your favorite
I
player in the league.
freaking love Devin Booker because he has so much promise. He has this laid backness to him,
Yeah.
but then when he gets the ball in his hand, it's like I'm scared of
He's a bucket.
what you can do.
He's a confirmed bucket.
Yeah, but and the thing is, Devin Booker with they're best friends. So I feel like that would work perfect.
Yeah.
It would really work great because they're literally best friends. So it
And
would
those
look
are
good.
It's like a varied version of John Wall and
Yeah.
actually maybe not exactly that.
Yeah.
But they're two buckets.
Yeah.
They're like Curry and Thompson are two buckets.
Yeah.
Right. But if D'Lo goes with D-Book, they both are two buckets that can put the ball on the floor and create whatever they feel like.
Yeah, whatever space they want. They can create their own shot.
They shoot with this much space.
It's bucket.
They shoot with this much space.
Bucket.
They shoot this much away from the court.
Bucket.
I mean, from the 3-point line. They don't care where they're on the ball.
And I
they
like
have
it.
the ball.
Like,
they score.
Like watching what D-Book has done and then watching D'Lo blossom, it's just like that could definitely be a good fit.
Yep.
Maybe the Bulls can make a run.
The Bulls can make a run. Pairing him with Zach LaVine would be a similar situation to D-Book. They're both they're scorers. You know,
Yeah.
they both can get the ball.
And Zach LaVine's just
Zach
athletic
LaVine
as hell,
was a
man.
fringe all-star. He if he was averaging 30 for I think 2-3 weeks. He was going crazy.
Yeah, going wild.
He still averaged up. He ended up averaging 23, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he averaged 23, and I think
he had the most out of
I
his
think
entire
pairing
team.
them,
Yeah.
he's
He's like the leading scorer of his team.
Pairing him with Zach LaVine, Laurie Markin, and Wendell Carter.
Yeah.
It's a very good team. It's a very
He's
good.
solid.
Well, not necessarily a very good team, but it's a
it-
promising young team.
Exactly.
There's
They
a
can
lot
move
of young
forward.
teams that can make moves this summer, like the
They
Nets,
really
the
can.
Mavericks, the Bulls, the Suns. You know, they're young teams that can make moves, and if they make the right moves, you can develop into into a great team.
They can.
There's one team that doesn't have to make any moves because they already have their future set in a way. The New Orleans Pelicans, you know.
Yo, it's crazy, man. 3 first-round picks, bro, and they have this.
Like I have to come back to it because I don't think we explained the New Orleans side of it.
Yeah,
Because the Lakers they're ready to make the championship run.
Yeah,
But then in 5 years, the New Orleans Pelicans, who knows what that team could be?
because they get Zion as the first pick. Zion I have never seen Zion scared on the court.
Oh, he's ready to play.
So
He's
so the
NBA
fact
ready.
that he's NBA ready, and the fact that he's so
Physically,
ready
he's been NBA ready since high school.
since high school. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a freak.
285 pounds.
He
He's
has
the
some-
second heaviest player in the league, behind the 7'3" Boban Marjanovic.
Yeah,
He's a specimen.
he's
He's
a goof.
once in a generation
he's
athlete.
a goof. Complete goof. You have Lonzo with impeccable court vision that can literally go like this and do a behind the back alley to Zion, and he's cocking it back and throwing it down. You have a scorer at the
Bob Satan
wing.
2.0.
That's what I'm saying. You have Brandon Ingram is going to shoot the lights out. Got Josh Hart coming off the bench.
Yep.
I wish Julius Randle would see all this potential and stay, but if he doesn't stay,
I think it's
say
best
the
for him to
Pelicans. I think the Pelicans have still a great way to maneuver and get this. I say that the Pelicans will make the playoffs next year.
I don't see a reason they don't.
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
see a reason to make a 6, 7,
I want
or
to
8
see.
seed.
I want to see.
I say they take a place of like a Spurs.
That's what I'm saying. Like the
But,
Spurs,
I don't know,
but
the Spurs, they always make
Greg
the playoffs.
and they
literally-
always make it.
They have the greatest coach of all time in Greg Popovich.
Yeah, so it's like they just have a really,
They
really
have a shot at the
promising
playoffs.
future.
They have a very good shot at the playoffs.
Yeah, and they just have a promising future.
You know what? You know what's funny that I want to mention?
What's up?
With all these free agents, there's no mention of the Oklahoma City Thunder. There's no mention. that
There's
they're gonna
not
sign
even a
anybody.
little bit. Yeah, why is
First
that?
of all, I don't think they even have the cap room. They have crazy salaries in Westbrook, Paul George, and Steven Adams.
I love him.
Steven Adams, yeah,
I just
great
love him.
player.
Yeah,
Great
he's
player.
just a great guy. I feel like he's a great teammate.
Great guy.
You know, if you ever want to come to the Knicks, let me know.
I don't know why you would want him.
He's just great. I
If
just like
you have
him.
star players there already, that's fine. But just having Steve Adams just to have him,
Just to
that's
have him.
terrible. That's terrible. But it's funny to mention that the Oklahoma City Thunder are in a
He's
weird
not. Yeah,
position.
they're not in any talks of like.
In terms of free agency, they're not mentioned in anything. Nobody's mentioning, oh, the Thunder are going to sign this, the Thunder are going to sign
Yeah.
that. They look to keep
They
the
could-
same team.
They look to keep the same team. I don't know if later in free agency they might surprise us.
They'll probably sign
Um,
like smaller role players here and
Yeah.
there that will add value or may not add value. Who knows with these role players? Sometimes you
Exactly.
know you
It's kinda-
see
sometimes they
them
hit
do
and miss.
something. You see them do something in a certain system,
Yeah.
and you try to bring them to your system, and it doesn't necessarily
And it
work
doesn't
out.
exactly, yeah. So that definitely
The
can
Thunder are
play
mentioned
out.
in nothing. They're literally
Nothing.
No free
Nothing.
agents like, oh, let's go to the Thunder. And first of all, I don't think they have the money.
Yeah.
And
They
second of
probably
all,
don't.
they
That's
just
probably why.
It's just
It's
they,
probably the main thing.
they don't. I don't think they're pursuing anyone.
Yeah.
They feel confident in the team that they have already, but they got smacked by the Blazers. Damian Lillard destroyed Russell Westbrook.
I feel like that was probably one of my favorite series because I wanted Oklahoma City Thunder.
It was neck and neck.
But
every
it
game.
was every game, man, neck and neck, and
As
I
much as
love
the series
Westbrook
doesn't-
as a competitor
Yeah.
because of the fact that
Yep.
he's never gonna if he feels like you're coming at him, all right, cool, I'm gonna bring it too. So I feel like that was such a great headbutting rivalry, whatever you want to call it. I think it was great. It was great television. I don't care what anyone said. That was just great. How they were going at each other,
One of the best series.
all that petty stuff, whatever Westbrook is. Westbrook's pretty petty, but I loved it.
Going at
And
each
it's
other's
just
neck.
going at each other's necks. I loved it, man. It was great.
This is a free agent that I don't think anyone's drooling over,
Definitely.
but I think it's in their best interest for the Celtics to keep him. It's Al Horford.
Yeah, because
Al
he's
Horford
like
has
an
to keep him.
anchor for them.
He's the
Holds it
focal
down.
point of their defense. He directs the defense, and he has stretches where he directs the offense.
Completely.
He sits in the middle, he posts up on the elbow, and he directs the offense from there.
And then they
He moves the ball. He's a great passer. He's a solid player.
Yeah.
But I don't think any team's drooling over him. I don't think
No.
any team needs that player right now
Yeah.
to take him over the edge. You know what I'm saying?
And then other teams will definitely look at how old he is and stuff like that. But he's not a walking bucket, but his
He'll get you a bucket.
value to what he brings
He's a
out of
valuable
the team.
player.
He's a valuable
He's
player.
alongside players like Draymond Green. The stats,
Yeah.
you see it, you're like, okay, he has decent stats.
He has decent stats,
but the stats don't tell the whole story.
nope.
Al Horford he's such an impact player.
Yeah.
That's why I like those players are
When he's
impact
on
players.
exactly, and those are more important than people but I can drop 30. That's great.
Al Horford he'll give you 12 points, 9, 10 rebounds, 7, 8 assists, a block here and there,
Yeah.
a steal here and there.
Yeah,
And
but
he'll play great
all
defense.
of them were important. That steal, you needed it.
And he'll
That
play great
assist
defense.
wasn't needed. That
No.
rebound, that offensive or defensive
Yep.
rebound was needed. And it's like, all right, cool.
Now here's a free agent that my Orlando Magic. Yes, I'm an Orlando Magic fan. I don't know how to maneuver this. Nikola Vucevic, or however you say it, Nikola Vucevic. Our first All-Star in a very long time.
He's a stud, man.
He's a stud.
Complete stud.
He can get you a bucket. Against the Toronto series, he was kind of shut out for a couple games, but he had games where I think it was when I went to Game 3, he had a rough first half, but then he came back and had a great second half.
Yeah.
In the first round of the NBA playoffs,
Yeah.
Orlando versus Toronto. They're in a weird spot. We got the taste of the playoffs for the first time since 2012. So it's been 7 years since the Orlando Magic have been to the playoffs.
So they have a promising lineup. They
Mhm.
really do.
Do we have a promising lineup, or do we have individual players that we say, oh, he can develop? But is the lineup, like, if you truly think about it, will that lineup take us anywhere? We got Markelle Fultz on that trade, right? Markelle Fultz, we think he has the potential.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Which I hope and pray he does.
That, of course, we want to see all players healthy, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know if that shoulder injury is manageable. It threw off his shooting form completely. And we don't know where exactly it came from.
Yeah.
Some say motorcycle accident. Some say he was just injured, just playing.
Yeah.
You know, Markelle Fultz is such a question mark.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the Orlando Magic know exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
And they're developing him, you know, and they're rehabbing him, getting him ready for training camp.
Getting him right, yeah.
But the Orlando Magic, my hope is in Jonathan Isaac. I think Jonathan Isaac is a KD, another KD in the making, like one of those Brandon Ingram
long
type players, Kevin
really
Knox
shoot.
type players,
Okay.
long, giant wingspan.
Yeah.
He can put the ball on the floor.
Definitely
he can
helps you
shoot.
defensively.
He's an athletic freak in a way, you know. In terms of just his body structure, his wingspan is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I think if we develop Jonathan Isaac and we focus on just acquiring young talent, it's okay if we don't make the playoffs. We made it 1 year. I'm happy with that, but I think you sign Nikola Vucevic. You try to make the run, but I don't think at the end of the day we're going to make anything.
Okay.
But as grimy as it may seem, we sign him and we try to use him as trade. You know, we try
which
to
he would
find a
bring
trade for
value.
him.
He does bring value because I
He's
feel
a
like
valuable trade
I feel like
asset.
a big man. If any team is looking for a big man, he would definitely fit.
He's not the number one option as a big man,
No, of course not.
but he's in there.
Yeah, he could definitely help and kind of make a run for what you
Right.
need.
Right.
Oh my God, we have so many more. So let's talk
so
about these.
many free agents.
I love
bro.
it though.
Let's just do some quick takes on the rest of them. Marc Gasol, go ahead.
All right, Marc Gasol. I think he resigns.
NBA champion.
Yeah,
He
NBA
resign.
champion. He's gonna resign.
He
He's gonna resign with them. I don't think they'll give him more than 3 years. I think
There's no reason to.
Yeah, I feel like they'll give him 3
I think
years.
after 3 years,
Like,
I don't think the Raptors are in the making for a
in the
championship
making of
run
that.
because Kyle Lowry would be like 35 by then.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry is aging like wine though. Like he still looks like he's 24.
Yeah,
He looks
He
very
does.
young.
He does. Hopefully,
Very
physically, he can keep up.
Yeah,
Julius Randle.
Talk to
Julius Randle. He looks to opt out of that $9 million deal.
which is crazy.
He doesn't necessarily want to stay.
Yeah.
Like we mentioned earlier, I don't think he necessarily wants to stay.
Yeah,
He's one of those players where you like his production, right?
Yeah, 'cause he'll
get you buckets.
and he's gotten stronger.
But he's one of those players where like he's going left. He's going left. He has the left hand. That's it. You know, that's what he's shown us, that he has only a left hand.
Yeah.
He'll get you buckets, but I don't see him as valuable of a player like Tobias Harris. Yeah, they may have similar numbers, but
Yeah.
Tobias Harris.
But the impact
impact
that we keep talking about is like the impact that you have on
the impact on his point,
like
statistics
like
on
the
target.
Draymond Green and Iggy and on the Warriors, man. They might get you 12
They have a lot of
points,
impact players.
but they'll get you 12 rebounds. They'll get you these shots that come out of nowhere late in the game, in the stretch, that nobody scored. It's been 2.5 minutes.
And Iggy will hit a random three.
A random three. Boom! Now they're up by 2, and I'm like,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
can't stand you. But you're such a help. It's ridiculous. You're the reason why they stay
Julius
alive.
Randle just needs to develop another aspect to his game.
To his game.
He's a monster rebounder. He's on the offensive board.
He's strong,
He's
bro.
strong. He gets after it,
Yeah.
but
I don't know what happened. Like
I think
literally
he's-
night and day. He came out of nowhere and like got
he got jacked. Yeah.
jacked.
Ridiculously jacked.
All right.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
It's all right though. We can make everything work. All right.
Let's go.
All right. Let's get it.
Let's just talk about one or two more. And
Yeah.
then we'll go ahead and
So we got Porzingis, but he's a restricted free agent. We got Brooke Lopez,
resign.
re-signed for sure. Bojan.
Bojan Bogdanovic,
Yeah.
the Pacers guy.
Yeah.
He'll get you a bucket here and there. He's a solid player. I say the Pacers keep him. He's a valuable asset.
Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose, one that's like maybe not important in terms of like people like trying to make a run and stuff, but
Yeah.
it's one that's dear in our hearts. Like Derrick Rose is that guy.
Yeah.
He's
the people's champ.
He's a people's champ.
Yeah.
He dropped 50 and the world went crazy.
Yo,
First
crazy.
it's
It's just insane.
dropped his career high.
I'm proud of him, man.
Way
I
after
feel like
his
he's
prime.
definitely come a lot further.
I think he could be a valuable addition to a team that just needs a second, third screen point guard to come on, give you 10, 12 points.
And then, just give you the value. Yo, good job. That's
job.
what we needed for.
Put our starter right back
Thanks. All right. We got DeAndre Jordan. I say the Knicks keep him. I'm gonna be real honest with you. The Knicks don't know what they're doing. I think they'll keep him. That's just me. I think they'll keep him. We got JJ Redick.
JJ Redick.
Oh my God.
You either stay in the Sixers, you go to the Nets, or you go to the Lakers. But you go to the Lakers, you come off the bench, you give him some buckets, and you win a championship next year.
That's literally probably the most efficient spot.
A $5 million deal, give it to him. Get you a bucket.
Get
Yes,
you a
sir.
bucket, big dog. Get you a ring. And then we got Harrison Barnes.
He stays with the Kings.
Yeah.
I don't see any team
Yeah.
going out of their way to sign him. He stays with the Kings.
Nope. Malcolm Brogdon needs to resign.
He needs to resign. He had a good year.
Yeah.
50, 40, 90 club.
Yeah.
One of the few players to do it.
Yeah.
That's
He
ridiculous.
needs to stay.
He's a solid, efficient player. He stays.
Danny Green.
You don't care?
It's like, I don't know, man. It's like seeing him the last game, I was like, yo, like, why is Fred balling out? Like, I love Fred. Fred balled out to the point where I was just like, yo, thank you for doing what you're doing.
Right.
Danny Green, I think Danny Green had maybe 3 points.
so
And that
you
kind of frustrates me.
You
It's
just
like,
feel like
it's like where
he
can
goes
you,
to the team, hits a couple threes, fine. But
yeah,
I don't.
shit.
Whatever.
You could go to the Warriors since they needed 2. Since Clay's down.
You just reminded me. The Warriors are looking to trade for Dion Waiters. They're looking to trade for Dion Waiters.
Which would be a good trade because
Dion Waiters.
Dion is coming up.
I don't know. He's streaky. He's inconsistent.
He is.
Will he buy into the Warrior system?
He's gonna have to.
I don't think you
He's
have
in
a
championships,
choice.
yeah.
I don't think you have a choice.
Yeah.
When you're a player that drops you 15, 18, like whatever, yeah, you're a good player. But then you go to a Warriors team, that's a whole different caliber.
Yeah, like
You're in
you're
there
gonna listen.
because you're gonna listen and you're gonna play ball.
Yeah, we
That's at
know
the
how
end
to
of the
win.
day.
We got Nikola
Mirotic, valuable player.
very valuable.
He's
Definitely under the radar though. I feel like a lot
He's a
of people.
person that can knock down a shot for you.
Yeah.
A big time shot. He can move the ball for you.
Yep.
He's a definitely a very good role player. He's a very good role player.
He'll be
I
strong.
think you stay with the Bucks. I don't see.
I think
why
the
you
Bucks
leave.
need to do everything in their power to keep everybody. Keep whatever, and if you make a move, you got to make a move that's going to improve, or you stay the same. Because I feel like if you take a risky move for the Bucks, you're just going to decline.
It's weird.
And it's
tough.
very it's
Just
very
because they were
tough.
the best team in the league.
That's what I'm saying. You got to be very careful.
Jonas Valanciunas. I don't care. I don't care.
I hope you do great.
Yeah, I don't care.
Kelly Oubre.
I do care.
Yeah,
Kelly Oubre should go to the Lakers.
He's a stud. Oh my god.
Kelly Oubre should go to the Lakers.
He's
He
a
should go to the
stud.
Lakers.
He'll do great.
Dude,
he took off.
He turned out to be like their second, third best player
That's what I'm saying.
behind like D-Book and AD.
Yeah, and he would just walk in there and just shoot the lights out. We got Patrick Beverly. I think he should stay with the Clippers.
Either way, wherever he goes.
Oh, he'll still be a
solid.
powerful asset. It's just I think he should stay with the Clippers because the Clippers are definitely front runners to getting Kawhi Leonard, and then that would be a scary defensive team.
Ridiculous.
Like
Ricky Rubio. Ricky Rubio's he's one of my favorite players. Just
seriously,
because
yeah,
his character.
yeah.
I really like him as a person.
Very calm.
Very calm. He doesn't like to get into any beef.
No, but he's a good floor general.
People clown him. People just on the court just blatantly disrespect him, and
Yeah.
he continues playing.
Yeah.
Utah Jazz. Tell me what you discovered.
Oh my gosh. So Utah Jazz might be coming up out of nowhere to getting Jimmy Butler
Which would be
with Donovan Mitchell. And Ricky should definitely stay.
nice. Would be really, really, really nice.
Yeah, that would be nice because I feel like Utah has a very
They're already a
good.
defensive team.
Yeah,
Already a defensive team. Just because Rudy Gobert is there, and Rudy Gobert is like
That's
the
what I'm
best
saying.
defensive center in the league, dude.
and then Ingles.
Ingles is one of those dudes that just clamps Paul George out of nowhere, and then just doesn't play any defense the next game.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. He is crazy, bro. I feel like Jimmy would be a good fit. I feel like Donovan would definitely learn a lot from him. I think it'd be a good fit, man.
For them, one free agent I didn't put on the notes was Paul Millsap.
Oh my gosh.
I think Paul
How'd he
Millsap
die?
stays. Nobody cares. I
Nah,
think he stays.
Yeah, I feel
The
like.
Nuggets are a good young team.
Yep.
I say you keep.
Oh my gosh, Murray's a stud.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Murray's
Doesn't
a
make any
stud.
sense.
I say you keep your pieces together.
Yeah.
You do your best to just
Kind of make a run and kind
make
of
another run.
kind of
Make
do
small
what you
steps.
can do.
I mean,
yeah,
at this point, you just got to get to the Western Conference Finals
yeah,
or the NBA Finals, but
yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
We all know that we got AD and LeBron. So and if Kawhi stays, we got Toronto or the Bucks. So,
Right.
So
I mean, that'll do it. I mean, that's pretty much.
That's pretty
it
much
for free
everybody in
agency.
free agency, guys.
I know there's a few here and there that we missed out.